Hi everyone. This particular video we're going to talk about doing a psychosocial assessment and completing an Eco-map as part of that assessment. So an assessment is just a tool. It's an information gathering tool that about information over a period of time. So it's different from an evaluation. That an evaluation gives you information at that point in time that you receive that information, and usually it's a standardized type of measure when you evaluate someone. However, an assessment, it's more process oriented and over a period of time. And you gather information regarding different systems. So when you do a psychosocial assessment, you get part of a medical history, you get a social history, you may get a legal history, you get an educational history, demographic information is included, such as age. Race and ethnicity are two different things. Race is physical characteristics like white, black. Ethnicity refers more to culture, like a person can be black, not Hispanic, non-Hispanic, which is, I consider myself African American, so I'm a black non-Hispanic. Someone who may be from the Caribbean, ethnically they consider themselves West Indian. So you could think about someone who's from Trinidad. They will also be considered a black, not Hispanic. But you have Hispanics who are from the Caribbean, such as Cubans, Puerto Ricans, and Dominicans. So they can be black Hispanic, white Hispanic, and then you have white non-Hispanic. So just to give you that little bit of background. Age is also included in that. Marital status is included in that. Part of us as being social workers, we are not gatekeepers around citizenship. So if someone is a citizen or not a citizen, usually we do not ask about that information because we really just want to help people with things. But when you think about an Eco-map, there is a link there for a tool to help you complete an Eco-map. So it's like a picture and it's a map. In the middle of the Eco-map, you do a genogram. And a genogram is just the nuclear family. It may just include that person with their family members, the immediate family, or just that individual. And you do circles around that middle circle of the people of the different systems. So if they're in the legal system, say if they're on probation, so definitely one would be the educational system. If they're a foster child, so child protective services. If they're part of a community-based organization, if they're in a church, if they're part of a sports team. These are all different systems that are part. And then you have arrows in a different type. If it's a dotted arrow, those type of arrows, because different systems can be related. Say if the church has the sports team, such as the soccer team or basketball team. So they will all be related to that person, but then they would be related to each other. And based upon the arrow, you would show the dynamic of that relationship. So it just gives you a brief picture, something that you can quickly look at to see how things are related compared to when things are written in a narrative, right? It just gives you a snapshot. You could quickly look at it. And I think it's important to be able to know an Eco-map. So maybe you can see where there are problems in a system, where there are supports in a system, where there are risks, protective factors in the system. So an Eco-map can really pull that information out. So that is definitely a tool that I think is necessary to use as part of your assessment. It's not something that's usually done in an educational setting, but as social workers, we can use that just to give us another tool to help identify what's going on, because through the narrative, based upon what that student or the family, the parent may tell you, you may not get a clear idea, but the Eco-map can give you some clarity as part of your assessment process. So I just wanted to just give you a brief video about that and just completing that process. And remember, when you do the psychosocial assessment, there is a vignette there, provide you with some baseline foundational stuff that I would like for you to build upon it. You could take information from different students if you're working with students, or you can try and make up something, but try and make it as real as possible. You can even take it from someone's life, maybe someone you worked with previously, but you know, it's really a good exercise and assignment for you to do. So please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you.